So welcome, lovely, to this session. And we were talking and sharing quite some time how we are feeling about the upcoming season. For us, it's Christmas season where um, the light is reborn, and we were talking about that the light wants to be reborn in us. It's not an outside process that we just observe, but we are part of this. And when we connect with what's happening in the bigger cycles of the universe, of the earth, that we are part of this and we can become consciously a part of the bigger picture, and we can take our place in the cosmic rhythm. And we don't want to hold back or to resist. And resisting brings more problems. And often, if we surrender, then it's easy to let go and to tune in into the energies. And so now we want to bring ourselves into a place where we are centered, where we are stable. So feel your feet on the ground and feel that you're sitting, or maybe when you listen to the recording, you're lying down. And just be aware that the light will reach you and move through you, whatever position you have. Sometimes we're so attached to the right way, it has to be a certain way, but it can be so easy. So, what if we opened up into making it easy, making receiving easy, and making receiving easier and easier? And we want to let go of energy that is no longer serving us. All the need, all the I didn't get, all the lack energy that we still might have. I didn't get as a child from mommy. She didn't give me. Daddy didn't give me. And we still have this lack, this hole inside of us. So what if we allowed ourselves to let go and to turn to other sources of love and light? Sources in the universe, eternal sources. And if you call them God or the light or the thought, the source, or name gods, we were just talking about different traditions. Some have pictures of their God, some not. They just call their God light, light and love and peace. And so we're all connected in that longing for peace, inner peace and outer peace. Our longing for light, for warmth, for love, for connection. And all our childhood experiences, they shape our view on the world, on ourselves, on our relationships, on humans. And we want to let go of anything that is holding us back from connecting with others, from trusting others, from opening up to others. And we can just do it with an intention. And often we think it takes time. It takes a long time. And this often is true, that growing, expanding takes time. And when we truly believe that time is just a concept, and quantum physics tells us we can bend time, or time can bend. And often when we remember back in our childhood, we are in that scenery, in that scenario, in that event. And it feels so true, and it feels as if we are in that situation. So these little capsules of our memories, maybe this is also bending time. And if we work with our ancestors and we feel our grandmother's pain, this is also bending time, bending timelines. So what if we allow to let go? And we trust that everything that is ready to be released will be released just with a thought, just with intention. And maybe sometimes we hold on to stories because we think this is who I am. I am defined with what I have experienced in my childhood. I cannot trust because I have been disappointed so often. There was no one I could trust as a child. But this doesn't need to define us. We can make conscious choices. We can make different choices. We can open up to trust more and more. And we can let go with intention and trusting more and more and opening our hearts more and more is a choice. And it takes time to really expand it, to grow more and more, to expand more and more. So we want to find balance between holding on and releasing with just intention. And we trust that whatever really needs our attention, maybe there is also a lesson or a gift in that situation. And then we will take the time and work through that event, through that memory, to really get all the gift, to get the full lesson. And also many memories we can just let go and release the pain. And all of us, we already have tapped and worked and meditated and prayed so much. So we can trust that whatever is ready can be released right now, in an instant, easily. And what needs our attention will show up. And then we take the time. We honor our story. We honor ourselves. And we take the time to work through that. This is a time for releasing. The days are getting shorter and shorter, the nights longer and longer. There is not much growing in the outer world. When we look into nature, the trees are losing their, I don't find the word, you know what I mean. Everything, there isn't much color. And it feels a bit raw when you see the earth not covered in plants, but just the earth, the soil. It feels raw and we want to protect it. So we can send Mother Earth our love and be grateful for her. She is our mother in this material experience. sending her love, and also acknowledging that she is fine. She is so much bigger than just her skin that we can see, that might seem polluted, it might seem damaged. And what we humans do to her is just a scratch in her skin. She is so much bigger. And she is part of that cosmic dance. And still we can send her our love as her children. Sending her love. And she will appreciate it, as every mother does. And every child wants to give, want to make gifts. This feels good to share something, to share what we have. It feels good. So let's share our loves, our love with Mother Earth. Let's share our love and our light with this group. And we can expand it to our families, to our friends, to our neighbors, to our city, every human, every pet, every plant living there. We can expand our heart energy, our love, our light to a whole country, to the continent we live on. So we cover 3 continents. And let's cover the oceans. Let's imagine our light covers the whole earth. And it's easy. It's just an intention. And as the sunlight reaches us effortlessly, or the light of a candle when you light it, it covers the whole room. We don't need to work hard. We just open our hearts. And we can go even further and share more of our light. Share it with the whole universe. What else is there? The moon, the stars, Venus, the planets, Saturn, Pluto, the Milky Way, all the stars that I don't know the names of. We can expand our light. And how does it feel to be expanded, to be open? And allow yourself to be touched by the rhythm of the universe. I feel like I dance with the universe. My energies are moved. My energies rearranged. And we know if 2 particles have been in contact. They stay in contact. They influence each other. So I allow myself to be inspired by the movement of the universe, by the movement of the stars, of the sun, of the moon, of the cycles on Mother Earth. When it's time to grow, when it's time to harvest, when it's time to go within. And now is a time to plant seeds. We already have planted seeds, so now is the time to just wait. And we don't even need to water our seeds to do anything. It's just a time for waiting, for just being. And something is happening with the seed inside the soil. It's covered there, it's opening up. It's not yet growing. It's just preparing. Just maybe that's an important part of the process. And growing is easy in spring. When the sun is warm, then it's easy. But maybe preparation is an important part of the process. And plants need it, and maybe we humans needed to be still, look inward, be centered, be aware of our light, of our love, of our power. Instead of being pulled in all kinds of energies and being pulled in all kinds of directions. We don't want to be pulled, we want to be inspired. And if we connect with the universe and tune in into that cosmic dance, and we take our part in it, then we are in the flow of energy, and we don't need to be afraid of what's coming. Maybe there are big changes ahead, maybe lots of problems on the outer world. There is already a lot going on, wars in all places over the world, environmental issues, environmental problems, money problems. And we tune in, we go with the flow. We go with the bigger cycles of the universe. We are not afraid because we are not alone. We are part of the dance. And we know this dark time is part of the bigger circle. And we know the light will come again. It's only 1 week till the light is born again, till the solstice. Longest night, shortest day. Then is turning point. More and more light. And we know the outer world is a bit behind. The coldest time of the year is still ahead. Climate is 6 weeks behind. So February will be the coldest time. And this is part of the cycle. There is nothing to resist. It's part of the cycle. And we can use that to stay inside, to look inside of us. It's part of the cycle, an important part. And we can go with the flow. No need to resist. And we can allow the light to be born inside of us next week. Inside of us. And the light and the love can melt away all fear, all lack, all pain, all resentment. And we can warm ourselves with the love and the light. We can brighten our lives, our experiences, and we can brighten lives of others. And we don't need to do. We just stop holding back. Allow your light to shine. And expect miracles. Allow your light to shine and expect that the outer world will follow. Maybe it will take some time until the material world is adjusting to your new inner reality. More light, more love, more warmth, more abundance. But you know it's already coming. As you know, the sun is coming back, the warmth is coming back in spring. The flowers will bloom again, the grass will grow, there is no doubt. Even if there is snow outside, or just the bare soil, even if it's gray and cloudy and cold and you can't imagine the summer coming back, you know it will come. And we can have this trust also for our lives. And call your energy back from the farthest corner of the universe. Call it back into your heart. And how does it feel to be inspired, to be in resonance? And you can use that. It's like magic. Whenever you hear of some problems, you hear of pollution from Mother Earth, you can send your love, your heart energy to that place. Send your love, send your light, and it will make an impact. And it will feel good for you to know you can help. Maybe you remember as a child when you had some toys or you had some sweets and you shared with friends, and remember the smile on their face. Children are so generous. And if you don't have a real experience, create one. Allow yourself now to be that child that you truly are. Generous and open-hearted and curious and full of love for pets, for plants, for the earth, for people. Children are so open if they are not treated without love. So allow that child to be born inside of you, to be reborn inside of you. And you know, puppies, they know they are adorable, they are lovable, they know, and they expect to be treated with love. And if you don't treat them with love, if you beat them, if you treat them badly, they will not understand, and they will become aggressive dogs. And human children know that too. Babies feel they are lovable, they are adorable. They expect to be loved, expect to be cared for. And whatever your experience is, allow that child, that pure, holy child, to be reborn inside of you. And then start the next year, the new year, with that version of your inner child. That holy, that whole, that lovable child that is absolutely aware that it is lovable, that it is worthy, that it deserves abundance and being loved and deserves a good life, the best life, that anything is possible. Allow that child to be born inside of you. Nourish that child. And feel that you're sitting on a chair in a room on planet Earth. Feel your feet on the ground. Move your toes and your fingers. We've traveled far. And take a deep breath and tune into your body. Does your body feel any different than before our journey? And remember, we are so much more than our body and all the stories, the past stories. And what if we more and more connect with who we truly are. Expand. And be like children. They travel to the stars. They talk to angels. They talk to pets. They just love. Wouldn't the world be a better place if we were more like children and less like adults? There would be more fun and joy and laughter. So let's set the intention for the coming season that many parts of the world is celebrated as Christmas. Just for the next weeks and for the next year, we commit to experience more love, joy, laughter, and we bring more love, joy, and laughter to the world, to our families. And Mother Earth will be a happier place. A happier place for all of us. And remember, what we send out is coming back to us 7 times. So let's commit to more love, more joy, more laughter. And open your eyes in a gentle way. Look around in your room. And then come back to the screen.